Good morning guys and welcome to today's video on Tuesday the 16th of June 2020. Right guys, in today's video we're going to do like a few practice and examples here for adding and subtracting fractions obviously for same and different denominators. Okay, so these guys again actually I've seen these appear a lot on GCSE actually and Key Stage 2 SATS papers and GCSE Foundation papers actually, and also like higher tier papers. Okay, so we'll be looking at this actually for like today's topic. Right guys, okay, so how to add fractions. Okay, so to summarize guys, if I have before I start, guys, if you're new, welcome. My name is Abdallah Wahishi, and I'm a private maths tutor. I'm a qualified maths teacher, for secondary and primary. Don't forget, to subscribe to my channel and drop the video a like, if you're new, and enable notifications. Okay, but let's get on like today's lesson, guys. Right, guys. So adding and subtracting fractions. Right, guys. To summarize here, so in summary, if I have the same denominator, okay, I would either add or subtract actually the numerators together. So if my denominator, so if my bottom numbers are the same, I just add. If my bottom numbers are different, I find what I call the lowest common denominator, which is what I'll come on to here in a second. Okay, and that is worked out. Sorry, by multiplying the two numbers together, and then obviously obviously simplifying your answer at the end, if necessary or if appropriate. Right, guys. Okay, so let's look at obviously like 9 examples here for like today's lesson. Okay, so example 1. Okay, so before I start, sorry, so a fraction is just that actually. So a fraction is an amount of the total actually. So it's part of the total amount essentially. Okay, so if you're interested, so that fraction here would be 1/4 that is shaded. If you're interested, sorry. So sorry guys, I keep sidetracking but let's go on that today's video. Right, example 1. So a half plus a half. Okay, so what? Okay, so it's the same denominators. So all I do is just add my numerators together. Okay, so it's gonna be 1 plus 1 divided by 2, which is gonna be 2 divided by 2, which is equal to 1. Okay, so my answer is equal to 1. Okay, 1 whole 1. Okay, which makes sense here because a half plus a half gives me a whole 1. Okay. Right, example 2. 2/3 plus 3/3. Okay, again, same denominators. Okay, I do 2 plus 3 over 3, which is 5 over 3, which is equal to 1 and 2/3. Okay, so this one, if you're interested, obviously 5 over 3 is what I call an improper fraction or a top-heavy fraction. Okay, which can then obviously give me 1 and 2/3 as a mixed number. And that's worked out by saying how many 3's go into 5, which is 1, and then my remainder is written as a fraction, if that makes sense. Okay, right guys, example number 3, a half plus a quarter. Okay, so here I don't have the same denominator. Okay, so I would multiply by bottom numbers together, so 2 times 4, so I'm going to get 8. Okay, so what I've done here guys is I've converted these fractions as fractions over 8. So a half, okay, so I've done 4, so I've done like cross multiplication, so I've done 4 times 1 to get 4 there, and then 2 times 1 to get 2 there. Okay, 4 over 8 plus 2 over 8 gives me 6 over 8, which simplifies to 3/4. Okay, so dividing top and bottom by 2. Okay, example 4, guys. A quarter plus 2/6. Again, 4 times 6 is going to be 24. Okay, so cross multiply, so 6 times 1 is 6. 4 times 2 is 8. 6 plus 8 is going to be 14 over 24, which simplifies to 7 over 12. Okay, dividing top and bottom by 2, because they are both even numbers, simplifies to 7 over 12. Right, guys, example 5. 1/9 plus 2/7. Okay, again, so it's different denominators, so I have to find a common denominator. So 9 times 7, which is going to be 63. Okay, so 7 times 1 gives me 7. 9 times 2 is 18. So 7 plus 18 gives me 25 over 63. Okay, right, guys, example 6. Okay, 2 6 minus 1 6. Okay, so subtracting fractions. So it's the same denominator. So all I do is just follow that rule. So I subtract the top numbers. 2 minus 1 over 6, which is going to be 1 over 6. Okay, example 7, 4/9 minus 1/9. Okay, so same denominator, so all I do is subtract the top and the together. So 4 minus 1 is 3/9, which simplifies to 1/3. Okay, so yeah, 3/9 simplifies to 1/3, dividing top and bottom by 3. Okay, example 8 is a half minus a third. Okay, again, so lowest common denominator will be 6. 2 times 3 gives me 6. Okay, so it's going to be 3/6 minus 2/6, which is equal to 1/6. So 3 times 1 is 3. 2 times 1 is 2. So 3/6 minus 2/6 equals 1/6. Okay, and then lastly, example 9, guys, 2/5 minus 1/3, which is obviously 6/15 minus 5/15, which gives me an answer of 1/15. Okay, so the lowest common multiple of 5 and 3 is equal to 15. Okay, so that is how I do that, guys. Okay, so like here, so that is how I add and subtract fractions here for same and different denominators. Okay. Right, guys, yeah, if you found this useful, actually, yeah, obviously do drop it a like, actually, yeah, feel free to share it around, yeah, and comment below, actually, yeah, if you've got any questions or queries. And also, guys, yeah, if you've got any topics here, or like any, yeah, exam-style questions, or anything, actually, yeah, please feel free, yeah, to comment below, actually, yeah. I'm more than happy to cover any exam-style questions, or questions, actually, yeah, obviously, of this nature, yeah, whether it's Key Stage 1 year, Key Stage 2 year, Key Stage 3 year, GCSE A-level maths, or even like university level maths, actually, yeah, I'll be happy to give it a go. Yeah, and yeah, so comment below here if you've got any questions or queries, yeah, guys, like any exam questions or any like workbook questions that you want me to go through. Okay, but please do, yeah, subscribe to my channel, guys, yeah, and please enable notifications. And also, guys, yeah, please check out, yeah, Maths Genie, Maths Chelsea. So Maths Chelsea is a really good one, actually. Corbett Maths on Maths, Maths Explained, and there's also like exam solutions. Okay, yeah, and yeah, but thank you so much for watching, guys. Actually, yeah, and I will see you tomorrow. Okay, stay safe, and I hope everyone's okay. Bye now.